Okay, this is a turn from Elite Battalion Commander, so I just loaded the game. I'll go to my games, any games I've got waiting for me will appear here, just click that and download that from online, and that's actually the biggest map, unless of course you're doing a custom map, which I'm going to do for the moment anyways. Alright, so here we see the enemy playing out their turn. Obviously the enemy is the Germans. Right, now you can sit and watch this, or you can press space if you want to. Right, now this battle has been going on for quite some time. I think it was on about a ton. I had about 35 tons or something on it. And the landscape has changed considerably from the beginning, obviously. Like here you see the last remnants of the German resistance up here. And it's actually quite tough because that is all the survivors of the battles that were all down here, pushed in, and you know, they're holding their last position doggedly. I captured the airfield. That's how he was bringing in more men via the airfield. But by capturing that, I stopped him from being able to get more reinforcements. Unfortunately, he does still have a city, but because of the forests and things here, I know he's... well, actually, no, he could send his riflemen. Right, no. Yeah, so I mean, these guys are sieged, that's what these little crates mean. The city's under siege, and that's how many tons worth of supplies they've got left, which is 3. Alright, so I'm just going to speed this battle up now. Alright, there we go. Okay, so here I'm going to need to make sure that he doesn't actually break out of this siege, because I really don't want him getting away. Right, now I'm just softening him up here. I'm not actually doing a full-on invasion. That's why no one's really... he's not taking much damage, he's just, you know, basically just being softened up a little bit. God, for God's sake, he's got 16 armor repair on there. Which is mainly because he's got good engineers. So pretty much I'll keep doing that every turn he repairs it, and I'll beat him, and slowly he's getting weaker. And at some point I'll go for the push and try to kill him. But at the moment it'd be quite suicidal to try and just rush. Alright, so I've got tons of troops because there was a big battle up here, and these are the survivors, all of these guys here. Likewise here there was a huge battle, so I'm still trying to reorganise these guys and get them back to the new front lines. Alright, so I'll take some APCs, I'll load all those AT guns up and get them on the runways, ready to go. And what have we got? Right, so that lot's all fixed now. So time to get them off to the runways too and get them to the front line, which is over here. Alright, so just deploy these guys. Now I got some injured, so I'll bring some injured guys back and put some APCs in there, because APCs are quite good against infantry anyway. Right, and again, I'm not trying to attack here, I'm just trying to hold the line. Right, now on these troops here, let's say it's just a long range bombardment, so I don't actually take any damage from it, so there's no harm in just doing it quick. And again, I'm not trying to attack there yet. Oh, he's got some paras in here, that's not good. Okay, these guys here are all prisoners of war, and with these paras in here, he could effectively liberate all these guys, and although they're no threat, they are a bit of a nuisance, and I'll probably end up having to kill quite a few of them. And that would damage my income, because at the moment I'm using them all as labour to basically generate me more gold. So what I'm going to have to do is just check supply zones. Alright, so I'll have to I'll bring that armour up there. How much gold has this region got? Where's my capital? There, 469. So tons. I'll just build new reinforcements here and block this guy in. Now, see, if I didn't block him in, what you could do is run, capture these, release them, and they could all run to the airfield and fly back. And although they'd be out of the action for quite some time, it's not something I want to happen. Alright, so I'll put that there. So what I'm going to do is build troops here, and I'll just make a note to myself just to remember. Alright, now I've done that, so I can take that note off. Alright, this is a captured German tank unit, so I've captured it and repurposed it for the purpose of the Allies. Right, here. Right, there I'm just gonna smoosh them. He's complete overrun, so they just surrender without any resistance. Right, so now this area is secure. So now all the troops that I had that were mopping up the enemy in this region, because this was an enemy region, all these troops can now be retasked to go up here. And here you will notice there's a lot of paratroop regiments. That's because I actually captured both of these regions with paratroopers and then just flew more guys in through the airfields, and that caused him, because I mean up here there was a big battle line for a long time, but that caused him to divert a lot of attention to try to deal with me here, which weakened his line there and let me push through. So now it's time for me to go in and get some men up to there. Right, again, these are all just POWs, so nothing to worry about. Those tanks I'll capture at some point, just bring them on here probably once I finished repairing here. They got no supplies. Alright, they're in supply, so they should get some supplies soon, hopefully. Right, just basically charge all these troops up to somewhere more useful. And I might leave that guy there, because from the airfield I can basically take him anywhere. But I don't have any airfields on the enemy side. He keeps covering them all up. Bugger it, I'll just send them in on foot. Right, now these prisoners, they're a bit annoying, difficult thing to deal with, but because they get in the way all the time. The best thing to do with them is just take them to an airfield, to a POW camp, one of these, just build them. And then that way you actually get some money from it, because I don't want to do that. Because you use them as slave labour basically. Oh, of course you can't actually kill them. You know, just surrender them and then shoot them. But of course that sort of behaviour is discouraged. I'll just undo that. Right, stick in prisoners in that truck. Take that out, get the EPC in. Bring in a couple of decent troops in there. And again here, I mean none of these attacks are not actually doing any kind of major attack at the moment. I'm just trying to deal with that right hand side. De-entrench them, and I'll have to de-entrench them. Pull a couple of guys back so that they can fit. And I can't re-entrench them because they ain't got enough move. Okay, German armour. A lot of weaks here. My one little paratroop regiment there, who's paratrooped in to block his supplies, and then they've come in and surrounded him. But unfortunately for them, he just surrendered. Alright, so that's a full-on attack. But I don't really want to be doing, I don't know, I want to try and get in and get that guy freed. What I could do, I'm just going to bombard them. And I'm afraid poor little guy is just going to have to fend for himself. Let's get rid of my bloody POWs. Again, this was just a guy that was dropped in just to annoy them. I could split them up to capture more ground. Right, down here I'm just trying to hold the line. Unfortunately, he's creeping around, which is not good news for me. Actually, I'll just undo that and bring in some trucks. I'm just trying to defend, stop this guy getting around the back of me here. Okay, so that's pretty much my turn this time. I mean, these guys are not doing anything with them, so I in turn got your reinforcements and drop some more troops in, but the video is running out of time now, so I've got basically a minute to wrap it up. Alright, so I'll pretty much just drop some troops on here and end turn and I'm done. Okay,